Good afternoon, softball fans. We welcome you to Southwood County in Wisconsin Rapids. It is a neutral site game, technically a home game for the Amherst Falcons, but it is Central Wisconsin East softball play, a big game with big conference title implications. But right now, this is just an audio test. An audio test pregame coming shortly, including our lineups and the first pitch between Iola-Scandinavia and Amherst on Zaleski Sports. Good afternoon, softball fans. We welcome you to Wisconsin Rapids. My name is Mike Wentland. Steve Mays alongside me doing all the hard work as we get set for Central Wisconsin East softball. It is a massive, massive game with conference title implications. It is the Amherst Falcons and the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. Technically, it is a home game for Amherst, as the weather conditions over at Amherst not good enough to get that field ready to go. So they move it here to a nice, beautiful turf facility here in Wisconsin Rapids to play this one. Of course, taking a look at your scoreboards before we get to the lineup, you see the numbers next to these two teams' names. We did drop our most recent top 20 rankings statewide and by each division. You can go to our Zaleski Sports VIP section to see all the rankings. But as you see, Iola-Scandinavia, they were number 13 in Division 4, Amherst number 7 in Division 3 as of games that were played up through last Thursday night. But for these two teams, they're within a couple of games of each other in the conference. I think a game and a half separates them in the conference standings. Iola also tied with WIAA Fremont. There are 6 teams still in this conference race as we get close to brackets being released in about a week. We're getting the brackets dropped. So it's going to be a lot going on and a lot of moving and shaking here in the CWC as we get ready to crown some conference champions. But right now, though, umpiring crews talking with our coaching staff. So that being said, we're going to take a look at our starting lineup. So we're going to start with the visiting Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds under head coach Tom Anderson. Leading off and doing the play at shortstop, we number 6, Jalen Sievertson. Batting second, doing the pitching, number 14, Maddie Muck. Batting third, doing the catching, number 10, Brooklyn Behrens. Batting cleanup at first base, number 22, Clara Colas. Batting fifth at second base, number 9, Marin Hoyard. Batting sixth, your designated player, number 16, Jaden Cruza. She is hitting for the flex player in right field, number 26, Abby Iserman. Hitting seventh in center field, number 13, Chloe Timdahl. Batting eighth at third base, number 32, Julia Munoz. And batting ninth in left field, number 1, Ava Prince. Again, for Iola-Scandinavia, Sievertson, Muck, and Behrens, Colas, Hoyard, and Cruza, Timdahl, Munoz, and Prince, with Iserman being the flex player. And for the Amherst Falcons under head coach Dale Jastrzomski, leading off and playing in center field, number 7, Aubrey Chandler. Batting second in left field, number 5, Callie Schulist. Batting third, doing the pitching, number 2, Haley Pesky. Batting cleanup and doing the catching, number 14, Sarah Breed. Batting fifth at third base, number 18, Aaliyah Breed. Batting sixth in right field, Kaylee Orsond. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 43, Samantha Nguyen. She is hitting for the first base, number 8, Allison Lassa. And hitting eighth at second base, number 1, McKenna Orsond. And hitting ninth at shortstop, number 4, Presley Furcus. Again for Amherst, Chandler, Schulist, and Pesky. Breed, and Orsond. Nguyen, Orsond, and Furcus with your flex player at first base in Lassa. So as we get set for the first pitch in this one, it's going to be Sievertson to lead things off against Pesky. So you can hear the rain falling outside here in the press box. And the first pitch is high and away for ball 1. And we're underway. As it is really picking up the rain now, my goodness. And it's fouled off 1-1. We'll see how long this goes before they even just give him a break, because it is opened up quickly here in Rapids. And they're gonna be constantly replacing the softballs and drying them off. Amherst provides them as well as the home team. But as we get something set, we'll get a forecast update in just a couple of moments here, as that's going to be outside. It's going to be 2-1 on Sievertson. Umbrellas all around. Everyone got their jackets on. Ground ball to short. Nice big hop. Furcus throws in time for the first out. Good play by Presley Furcus to throw out the speedy Sievertson. So one out for Maddie Muck, the pitcher. Again, these teams last played on April 13th, almost a month ago, over in Iola at the high school there. It was a 13-10 win for Amherst. First one down low, ball 1. That one bouncing down and in, or down and away, I should say. 2-0. Pesky will wheel and deliver. There's a fly ball slapped foul left field side toward the batting cages. It's going to be 2-1. Amherst in their blue and white black pants. Iola-Scandinavia all black, orange highlights and outlines. Amherst scripted across the front for the Falcons. And that's low. It's 3-1. It's days like this where I'm glad you have a field mic, because you can just hear the rain hitting the bleachers in front of us. Ball 4, Muck will draw the walk. So that's going to bring up Brooklyn Barons, the freshman catcher. She had a couple of hits in the first game about a month ago, 3 runs scored. First one is down and in, ball 1. There's one slapped foul right field side. So 1-1. Here on Barons. Remember as well that for the best in recreational hunting properties here in the state of Wisconsin, call Mr. Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals. Brian can tell you where and how you can make it a reality. Call 715-213-4468. Ground ball to short. That's going to be a hit the mask of Furcus, and everyone's going to be safe. That ball was hit right on the nose. It's going to be an E6. That was hit right on the screws. And you could hear it hit the face mask, and that's exactly why you have those face masks on softball. As now Clara Colas will come to the plate. Of course, you see replays brought to you by our friends at Community Insurance. Down and in, ball 1 on Colas. Down and in, still 2-0. And we'll see how each team, each pitcher handles the weather. As it is just, this is where you're glad you have a turf field. If there's a swing and a miss. If you're playing on a regular dirt field, already the water would be pooling by shortstop. And of course, Steve gets the update that heavy rains in the area, and my first thought is, you think? 3-1 now on Clara Colas. One out, 2 on. Ground ball. Furcus there, goes 3. There will be no return after that, but it's a fielder's choice. They get the lead runner. Muck retired. So 3 balls have now gone to short, as Marin Hoyard will step into the box. That's down low. The other good thing about our field mic, I can hear the umpires saying where each one is missing. I like a vocal umpire. Let me know where each spot is. 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one staying at the knees as well, and Hoyer right over the top of it. 1-1 as Pesky looks to work through a scoreless first inning here. Swing and a miss. Throw to third is going to be late. And you hope Barons is all right. She overslid third and hit the turf. You slide, you kept going. She ended up sitting on third base. Even up in the press box. Bottom half of the first inning, Maddie Muck set to face Aubrey Chandler to lead things off. And the first one will miss low for ball one. Nothing for Iola-Scandinavia in that first inning. Again, no runs, no hits, an error. They left 2. Muck misses high. It's 2-0. Chandler, typical leadoff hitter, slap hitter. There's a strike, 2-1 on Chandler. Muckle wide and delivers a high fly ball into shallow right center. Backing up, the call to catch by Hoyard for the first out. A big thank you is going out to our game day sponsors here as we play in the bottom of the first. Tomorrow River BP, 3K Custom, JG Plumbing, H.O. Welding, Amherst Telephone, Amherst Spiritware, Fleming's Cafe, OK Hardware, Amherst Family Foods, and Younger's Holly Funeral. Callie Schulist will take a strike, and it's 0-1. Again, heavy rain still falling. That's going to bounce in, and it's going to be 1-1. Veteran pitching matchup between Pesky and Muck. So we're trying to look over and get maybe a score on the baseball diamond. Same 2 teams playing, just same location. Swing and a miss there by Schulist. 1-0 Iola. This looks like second inning there over to our left. That's just low. Almost locked it up. 2-2. You'll see how long this rain holds out. That one slapped foul off the netting by the Iola dugout. Still 2-2 on Callie Schulist. And broadcasting live here on Zaleski Sports. We thank you for joining us. My name is Mike Wetland. Steve Mays alongside me. They're constantly replacing the softballs. And at this point, I think the umpire is trying to happy. Players can go in dugouts for 2 innings. He's going to be out there the entire day. There's one slapped foul, flat right field side. That'll drop. Play continuing. So quick look at the defense for Iola-Scandinavia. Your outfield left to right, Ava Prince, Chloe Timdahl, and Abby Iserman. That's one rolled foul by Schulist again. Your infield, Munoz over at third, your double play combo, Sievertson and Hoyard. Colas over at first, Barron's doing the catching for Maddie Muck. As both teams just toweling off as much as they can to these softballs. And at this point, most players now are starting to eschew the batting gloves. Make things a little slippier as a ground ball to short. Sievertson down on it, steps, throws in plenty of time. Colas with a big stretch to keep the bag, and there's the second out. And that'll bring in Haley Pesky. Pesky, one of the early favorites for almost guaranteed first-team all-conference somewhere. But she might make a case for player of the year she's having. Muck will wheel and deliver and miss high, ball 1. And big thanks to Community Insurance bringing you the instant replay. As we get closer and closer to naming a conference champion the next week or so, we're going to have a lot of ones coming for you guys on social media. Keep an eye for those on our Facebook pages and Instagram and Twitter. We already crowned one last week on the baseball side. Abby Colby winning the Merrill. There's a line drive into right center. That's down. That's going to get to the fence. Pesky's going to turn and hold with a 2-out double. That ball was absolutely stung. If it's not raining, that might have had a chance to go a little further than it did. But that'll bring in Sarah Breed, the catcher. I don't know who's got the music, but there is music playing for the Falcon hitters. And they'll send a runner for Pesky. I think that's Delaney Connor, number 16, running. You see Pesky absolutely turn on one there. But again, we've already crowned one conference champion, Abbey Colby Baseball, taking the Merrillwood North. The team that's in two different conferences in baseball and softball. They're in the Clover Belt in softball. That's low on Breed, 1-0. We're gonna have quite a few more that we'll crown this week, even as soon as tomorrow. Even could see one today, and you could be seeing that being happening live in starting in about 20 minutes from now. The CWC South could be clinched tonight for the baseball side of things. Ground ball up, one hopper. That's caught by Muck, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit and a runner left. We have played one complete here in the rain from Wisconsin Rapids. No score between Iola-Scandinavia and Amherst on Zaleski Sports.
The Mid-State Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
We go to the second inning, as Jaden Crusoe will lead things off, the designated player. There's plenty of traffic on the base pass against Haley Pesky, but no runs across. It's still raining, but not nearly as hard as it was even really 45 seconds ago. So you hear Coach Tom Anderson in the coaching box telling his team to be confident. All right, let's get the Navy right now on top of the CWC East. As that'll miss down and away. Tied as far as gap with WIAA Freeman, but Iola has played more games. Ground ball knuckled back to the mound, or circle, I should say. Pesky throws her out. So quick out there, and they'll bring up Chloe Timdahl. Here as well that nobody knows potatoes here in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. Roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes. They're currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres, and they're still growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business, heartland.farm. And that is heartland.farm. That one high and away. We go back to the screen. 1-0. Defense behind Pesky for Amherst will have following this delivery. That one nowhere close again. It's going to be 2-0 on Timdahl. Two way high and away. The outfield for Amherst, left to right. Schulis in left, Chandler in center, and Orson over in right field. Your infield, Leah Breed over at third base. Your double play combo is Furcus and McKenna Orson. Allison Lassa at first. Sarah Breed doing the catching for Haley Pesky. 3-0. Pesky did walk a batter in that first inning. Also, I'm having an update as well pretty soon for that's a late strike one call. It's big Midwestern soccer action. That 6-4. Assumption and Adams Friendship. Still plenty of 17 minutes left in that one. There's a ground ball to short. That's going to be off the glove. That'll be an infield. It'll be a base hit for Timdahl. Even if she makes the play, it would have been a tough play for Presley Furcus. So a base hit will bring up Munoz. Now we get some light poking through. And she drops a bunt down, foul. 1 out here in the second. And looking at the standings here in the CWC East, it is neck and neck. Really down at this point to... I mean, you could make the case for 6 teams. That's going to miss high, ball 1. But it's really down to 4, maybe 5. Iola-Scandinavia, WIAA, Fremont, Bondwell, and Amherst all right in the thick of it. She bunts that one foul. 1 and 2 now. Not far out and still in the race as well. Manawa, Shiocton, and Wittenberg-Burnham all right there. Again, with 14 conference games that you play. This will be Iola's 11th, Amherst's 8th. Ground ball right back to Pesky. Throw to second, and they get the out there. Get the lead runner, 1-6. Munoz will reach on the fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Ava Prince. But this will be the 11th conference game for Iola-Scandinavia. WIAA's played in 8. Bondwell's played in Amherst. Have played 7. Manawa's played 9. Menominee Indians played 8. Wittenberg's played 8. Shiocton's played 7. That's down and in. But Menominee the only one really eliminated from conference championship contention here in the CWC East. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Wittenberg only 3 games out, and they're in 6th place. So at least these standings will be shaking up a lot. Ground ball to short. Nice big hop. Furcus throws. Inning over. So Iola gets the hit. No runs on a hit. A runner left. An inning and a half has gone by. No score here from Wisconsin Rapids on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
First pitch of the inning misses down and in on Aaliyah Breed. Breed, Orson, and Nguyen for Amherst here in the second inning facing Maddie Muck, and was now become a significantly better early evening than it was 5 minutes ago. Got some light peeking through. Some still like sprinkles seems like falling, but nothing compared to the deluge we had in the first inning. That's one fouled straight back. 1-2 on the Falcon third baseman. But again, going back to like what we were discussing before, chance to crown some conference champions pretty quickly. Maybe seeing down. The Clover Belt softball could be clinched pretty soon. I think Columbus Catholic is on the inside track there. Merrillwood. Athens and Assumption could clinch theirs this week. That'll miss outside. It's going to run full on Aaliyah Breed. Because you got the Wisconsin Valley Conference, DC Everest, Spash, and Wisconsin Rapids all right in there. There's one line drive. Caught over at second by Hoyard, I should say. And there's the first out. But again, keep an eye on our social media channels for all of the conference champions that could be crowned this week and next. As here comes Kaylee Orson, the right fielder. Only thing I like that they let him in softball compared to baseball is you get to wear the jackets of the plate. Keep yourselves warm. She squares and drops down a good one. Munoz, though, at third, steps, throws. And she is safe. And then she goes flying feet first, and I hope she's all right. And she's going to call time. And she is shaking. She hit the base, and her foot just kept on going. An infield single. Coach Deshawn's going to go and talk to her. That was quite the spill over at first base. We'll take a look at what happened. Is Orson's going to stay in the game. As you see again, our community insurance replay. And Samantha Nguyen. And walking out earlier, it wasn't too slippery, but then after the rain, it's got a little worse. As that'll miss low. I was about to say, though, from our friends over at Fleet Farm, that their spring yard prep event is going on right now. So score savings on soil, seed, mulch, and fertilizers. You get you ready to bring your yard back to life as there's a strike. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all over at Fleet Farm. Strike 2 called. So we've now seen that footing might be an issue. Strike 3 called. And there's the second out of the inning. First strikeout for Maddie Muck. As that will bring in McKenna Orson. That'll be high and outside. Ball 1. Norson playing second base today. Pops that one sky high. Will it be in play? It will, and Barron's going to make the catch against the netting. Good play by Brooklyn Barron's ends the inning. And the one-out single is stranded. We go to the third. It is 0-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Top half of the third is Jaden Severson bunts one foul. In a scoreless game so far here on Zaleski Sports. Severson, Muck, and Barons to hit against Pesky. He's given up one hit. Just walked a batter. Severson pulls it back and takes one up and in, ball 1. That's going to be high and away. 2-1 now on Jalen Severson, the Thunderbird shortstop. Three and 1 as we had still a little bit more rain falling. Not much, but more of a nuisance than anything. Strike 2 call. This can run full. Keeping track of a host of other games going on right now. There's one, a fly ball to deep right, ranging over with a play, and the catch is made out in right field by Kaylee Orson. Of course, on the baseball side of things, it's 2-0 Iola-Scandinavia over Amherst. Of course, we'll have Pacelli and Pittsfield baseball shortly as well. That's going to be rolled foul by Maddie Muck. Muck walked back in the first inning. Just keeping an eye on the soccer pitch as well. 6-5 with less than 10 minutes to go over in Adams Friendship. That's going to skip in there, 1-1. Might as well from our friends over at Bootleggers in Amherst Junction. It's your perfect combination of great food and a great atmosphere. Browse through a wide selection of food and drink options and enjoy the best pizza around. It's at Bootleggers over in Amherst Junction. It's once for dinner, capiche? That one misses as well. 3-1 on Muck. The 3-1 delivery is down low. Ball 4. Muck draws another walk. Her second free pass of the day. We'll bring in Brooklyn Barons. Barons reached on an error back in the first inning. Continue to deal with some sprinkles. Pesky will wheel, delivered, miss one. Well, high and out. Ball 1. And broadcasting live here in Wisconsin Rapids. There's the high strike, 1-1. It was a 1-1 count when Barons hit a line drive to short that Furcus had bobbled. That's going to be Jess up, 2-1. You can tell longtime rivals here in mid-Wisconsin, the Central Wisconsin Conference. And 6 teams within 3 games of the conference lead. That'll miss high and away. This game could go a long way toward deciding who will leave the 2023 year as champions in the CWC East. And there's another walk. So back-to-back free passes. As here comes Colas. Claire Colas into a fielder's choice ground ball to short her first time up. Ground ball up the middle. Just under the glove and into center field. They're going to send the runner around third. And that's going to bring in a run. The first run of the game belongs to Iola-Scandinavia, as Clara Colas drives one in. Barons goes first to third. Muck comes across to score. Take a look at how many RBIs that is now for Colas. She's had a pretty good year. That's going to be down and in. That's going to get past, and diving across is Barons. On the wild pitch, and it's 2-0. Barons belly flopped across the plate. 1-0 on Marin Hoyard. A big run over at second base as well. That's going to miss high, 2-0. And there's a strike, 2-1. There's a line drive into left. Moving on to make plays. Going to be on down on a hop. Station to station, they'll go. It's going to get through. Everyone's going to hold, though. So it'll be runners at the corners on the Hoyard single. Just one out for Cruza. She had a comebacker back in the second inning. She's 0 for 1. So we'll go through their play calls. First and third, play Hoyard with good speed. Might be running here. First pitch will be in for a strike on Cruza. Still just one out. 2 hits in the inning, a couple of walks. Both those walks will come around to score. That one nowhere close. Runner's going to steal. They're going to cut it off. And Hoyer's going to get second base. One and one the count. 2-1. As I do see some light poking through. Late swing and a miss. 2-2. Pesky looking for her first strikeout of the day. That's going to be outside. The count's going to run full. 3-2. Going to drink of a host of games over here. Assumption Soccer still up with 3 minutes to go. Brewers and Dodgers get underway with fastball Freddie. Ground ball to short. That's going to bring it. That's going to get through. They're going to blow it dead. That's going to be obstruction. And it's going to be interference. They're going to bring her back to third base. I think the runner's got to. I think the runner has to go back to third. Does she not? Or are they going to count the run? Coach Chomsky wants an explanation about it. I thought with interference, but that the ball's dead. The runner should have to go back to third, I think. Interference on the runner was called. And the debate's going to continue. It was a clear interference call. You have to let the fielder try and make a play. And they're discussing it still. And they are going to send the runner back to third. So Colas goes back to third. It's the second out of the inning. Cruising aboard on the fielder's choice. That's a big out for Amherst. Still 2 runners on, though, for Chloe Timdahl. Swing and a miss. Breed popped up thinking about the snap throw back pick to third, but she'll think better of it. It's going to be 0-1. Two runs into the inning. High and away. Might as well to come to Par 4 Bistro here in Wapaka. Over in Wapaka for a wonderful dining experience. A full menu of delicious options. It's perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. There's a swing and a miss. So come over to Par 4 Bistro over in Wapaka on Highway 54. And that's going to miss up. 2-2. Pops straight back and out of play. We'll try it again. A little bit behind schedule on the other field as I think it's supposed to get started 6:45. Still taking ins and outs between Michelli and Pittsville. And he's going to bounce down and count will run full. Runner at first. Cruz is going to get a head start. And there's ball 4. Bases are going to be loaded for Julia Munoz. Munoz into a fielder's choice, back to the mound. Cole is still over at third base. Cruz at second. Timdahl over at first. So we approach 7 o'clock pretty soon. Top half of inning number 3. That's down. That's going to get through. Cole's going to try and score. She's going to be out. 2-1 caught stealing ends the inning. And the Thunderbirds have to settle for 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left. We played 2.5. It's 2-0 Iola-Scandinavia on Zaleski Sports. Bottom half of inning number 3 here from on Zaleski Sports. As well, our friends over at ProClean, Central Wisconsin's locally owned solution to keeping your home and your business windows looking the way that they were intended. You can finally stop neglecting those hard-to-reach windows, put some life back into your home, or put some life back into your business. ProClean Window Cleaning is serving all of Central Wisconsin. Their final throwdown will be 9-1-2 for the Amherst Falcons. Presley Furcus to lead things off, then Chandler and Schulist against Matty Muck, a 2-0 lead. For the Thunderbirds, after a couple of earned runs in the top half of the inning. But they got themselves into some trouble with that interference call. It really changed the game. That one's going to be outside on the Falcon shortstop. Swing and a miss, 1-1. There's a ground ball to short. Severs did a big hop and throws her out. That'll bring the top of the order in Chandler. Chandler popped up to second base her first time up. Again, you're looking at, pretty soon we're going to try and get a replay of the final out of that last inning. The play at home plate, it was a great play. Or a different one, that's going to be a ground ball to short again. Nice big hop, throw. Just in time, and then she slips and falls. I'm starting to think that it's not the running through the base that's the problem. It's the trying to stop part that's causing the footing to be an issue. It's like watching Luis Mendoza and the Mighty Ducks. You can go really fast, but you got to find a way to stop. There's a ground ball to first. That's going to be off the glove and into shallow right. It's going to be an E3. We'll put Kaylee Schulist on first base for Haley Pesky, who doubled her first time up. Pesky doubled in the right center field gap her first time. 1 of 2 hits for Amherst through 2 2/3. A good speed on the base pass. That's nowhere close, and that's going to get the runner to second. Wild pitch. Sound base hits should score a run. And they're going to walk her. Pesky's going to get the intentional walk. For Sarah Breed. She lined out right back to Muck. So first and second, 2 down. And we're going to see a runner. Delaney Connor. Well, run. Here comes Sarah Breed. It's a smart play with the base open to put Pesky on. First one downer in the dirt. Blocked by Barons. It's 1-0. So when Aaron will walk, have 2 on, tying run on first base right now when Connor. That one's going to skip off the back end of the plate, and everyone's going to advance. Wild pitch. Now they're at second and third. And it's 3-0 now on Breed. The 3-0. Ball 4, and they're loaded. So 2 walks now, and an error brings up Aaliyah Breed. She lined out to second her first time up. Might as well for friends over at Egg Country Farm Credit Services. They're a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they've got you covered. So contact Egg Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Kayla Cullen's going to run for Sarah Breed. It's immediately go over and see Joey Weaver make a play in center field for the Brewers over at AmFam Field. Taking on the team formerly known as the Brooklyn Dodgers. 1-0 on Aaliyah Breed. Muck trying to strand the bases loaded. Line drive, popped up, foul toward first. Just out of the reach of Colas. Two outs here in the bottom half of the third. Iola-Scandinavia got 2 in the top half on a couple of hits. A 2-out error and a couple of walks have the bases loaded for Amherst trying to tie this game, maybe even take the lead. That's down blocked by Behrens. 2-1. As Amherst baseball just put up a 5 spot in the third. So they lead that one 5-2. 3-1. Nowhere to put her. Three balls and a strike. She swings away, pops one up, long run. Coles can't quite get there. Didn't miss by much on that diving attempt over the shoulder. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the third. Maddie Muck gets a pop-up, long run, foul ground. Cole is backing up, and she can't make the play. It's a foul ball. Ball just kept carrying on her, and then she just a little bit too far out of her reach. So Breed gets another chance. Count remains full. A huge moment here in the third inning. Who's going to win the battle, Aaliyah Breed or Maddie Muck? We're going to go another one. That's fouled off. Up is over from our friends over at Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft, local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack stick, cheese curds, and cheese trays over Wisconsin's finest cheese. Stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39. In Bancroft, ball 4 just missed outside. And Amherst has their first run of the game on the RBI before Aaliyah Breed. So the 2-out error has come around to score. It'll be an unearned run, which will bring up Kaylee Orson. She had a bunt single back in her first time, and that's going to be swung on and missed. That one's going to bounce in there. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Tying run at third base. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the third. That one nowhere close, high and away, 2-2. And this is the pitch here. You don't want to run full again and put a little bit more pressure. And it's going to be full 3-2. And ball 4, we are tied. That's 4 consecutive walks for Muck, one of which was intentional. Again, after a wild pitch, they intentionally walked Pesky, and then Sarah Breed, Aaliyah Breed, and Kaylee Urson all walk. Now here is Samantha Nguyen. And she'll take a high strike. 2-2 your score here in the third. High and away, 1-1. Muck did not walk a batter until this inning. And now 4 straight. There's a high strike, and it's going to be 1-2. A little bit of a rise ball there. 2 runs in, no hits in the inning. I was going to slot roll foul. Kick save over at the first base coaching box. Still 1-2 on Nguyen. Outside, 2-2. Ground ball to short. Throw to third, low and thrown away. And a second run is going to come across to score on the air. So an E6 brings in 2 runs. It's 4-2. So 2 errors in the inning and 4 walks have 4 runs in. First and second for McKenna Orsund. High and away, ball 1. Just a nightmare inning for Iola-Scandinavia in the field right now. It started with 2 really quick ground ball outs. That's a fly ball into left. A call and the catch will end the inning, but 9 hitters come to the plate. Amherst scores 4 runs without the benefit of a hit. 2 errors and 2 left. We go to the 4th. It is 4-2 Amherst now on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Going quickly between innings, everyone getting their warm-ups and going quick. It's 0-1 on Julia Munoz. She was at the plate, and at the plate of home at the wild pitch was a high score. There's going to be a chopper up the middle, a base hit. So Munoz, who was, I was going to say, I was at the plate when the final out was recorded.
Actually in the 4th inning, by the way. Yeah, I know, if you know how to work this.
This is the last inning.
Oh, well, I think it's so much as the score.
As we have a leadoff base runner, and that's going to bring in Ava Prince. Here in the top half of the fourth. Prince grounded out to short her first time up. Oh, we may see a runner here. Or? Nope, just going over signs. Okay. So here's Prince. You gotta think maybe trying to drop a bunt down. There's a strike. Didn't even square around that time, and it's gonna be 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Four-2. Amherst here in the top of the fourth. There's a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Six to 2 on the baseball diamond. So both, there's a strike 3 called. First strikeout for Haley Pesky, and there's the first out. I'm going to say both the baseball and softball teams for the Amherst Falcons with big third innings. As here's the top of the order, and Sievertson. Sievertson looking to atone for the error in the bottom half of the third that led to a couple of runs. She's 0 for 2 with a ground ball and a fly ball. She'll take one up and out of the zone for ball 1. Might as well from our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. There's one knuckling. Fair down the right field line. They'll go station to station. So Sievertson with the single. The 5th hit of the game for Iola-Scandinavia. And that'll bring in Maddie Muck, who has walked twice and scored a run. Might as well, that running can be hard on the body, so whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just daily exercise, turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy your life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy, locations at Amherst, Plainfield, and right here in Wisconsin Rapids. As we are going to see a pinch runner, Maya Heschke will run. As we are underway on the other baseball diamond here, you can find that on a different screen. So get a second computer, second tablet, second TV. You can watch Pacelli in Pittsville, the CWC South. Pittsville can clinch the conference with a win. As they get the lineup officially changed for Heschke, the pinch runner. And that's going to miss outside on Maddie Muck. Again, Muck has walked twice. Came around to score in the third inning on the RBI from Colas. That one misses as well. 2-0. That one's going to miss down and away. 3-0. And these teams played a 24-run game a month ago. Three and nothing. And the bases are going to be loaded, so Muck draws her third walk of the day. She'll bring up Behrens. Behrens walked and scored back in the third. It's 0 for 1 otherwise. Reached on an error back in the first. Tying run now at second base. Go ahead run over at first here in the fourth. Inside, ball 1. Now one down as well, 2-0. So Pesky with a walk in the inning, giving up a couple of hits. There's a chopper, right back to her. They're going to go home with it. Throw to third. Do they get the double play? Yes, they did. Double play. They had to go through the umpire, too. Coach Anderson wants an explanation saying it should have been umpire interference. And now we're not done. We're going to talk about this one here. The play at home is going to count.
Jalen, you're on base.
So there's the second out. But are they going to give the runner third? You got to think that's going to be.
She was in the way.
We're going to keep it here until we get an explanation on this one.
You don't think it took her that long to get the third, do you? Pretty quick.
And no, they're going to count the out. And so we got the watch a replay from Community Insurance out there. So they could have been interference on multiple ends of that play. Either way, they rule it an out. So we will go to the bottom half of the fourth. Sabres in out 2-5 for a third. Ends up being a double play. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 4-2. Amherst on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Bottom half of the fourth. So for that inning, no runs on a couple of hits, 2 left. So due up for Amherst will be 9-1-2 against Muck. Furcus will lead things off. As well for our friends over at Blinker Construction. To let Blinker Construction bring your dream home to life. From interior and exterior design to construction, customization, and seeing the job is done right, Blinker Construction is with you every step of the way. Visit blinkerco.com. That is Blinker, BLENKERCO.com. High pop-up, shallow center. Tim Dahl is there. 1 out. Let's now bring up Aubrey Chandler, 0 for 2. A pop-up and a ground out. His trainer as well at working at Wapaka Foundry is more than a job. It's a career. So join us, Matthew Iron Castings the world uses and trusts. So cash your own future and apply at jobs. Wapaka Foundry today. Strike 1. Amherst only has 2 hits in the game. That's down and away. Things leave it up 1-1. So at the quarter mark of the 7 o'clock hour. About an hour into the game, we're in the bottom of the fourth. Two and 1. Three and 1. Chandler, a wide open stance. Taken all the way, takes ball 4. Another walk, and there's another base runner, and that's going to bring up Callie Schulist. Schulist reached on an error in the third inning. That started that whole snowball. And eventually the avalanche, and led to 4 runs scoring. She squares and bunts through one. Throw back to first, and in there standing is Chandler. Corner's playing well in. And it's going to be inside. 1-1. Ball and a strike on Callie Schulist. Fly ball into center, long run. That's going to drop in front of Tim Dahl, a base hit. They'll go station to station. And now 2 on, 1 out for Pesky. Pesky 1 for 1, a double back in the first. She was intentionally walked back in the third. That one's high, ball one. Pesky, left-handed hitter. Outfield playing her to pull. And especially in center, a huge gap in left center. That one misses high. It's 2-0. Three and 0. Pesky closes up the stance. And she'll swing away and hit a high fly ball to left. And it's going to be dropped out in left field. They're going to have a play at third. And there's not going to be a play. They would have, if they make the throw, it's there. But an E7 on Ava Prince has them loaded with one out for Sarah Breed, who walked back in the third. Pesky's going to stay in and run for herself now. Wow. Could be a game-changing play. That one outside, ball one on Breed. Bases loaded, just one out. Amherst looking to break it open a bit here in the bottom of the fourth. Infield is in. Chopper foul. If that had spun just a little bit more the one way, it would have been a double play. As now it's turned into a nice night. Line drive, caught at third, double play! Munoz at third base makes the play. Breed hits a rocket and ends the inning with it. No runs, one hit, an error, two left. We go to the fifth, 4-2 Amherst on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Top half of the fifth inning. Colas to lead things off. Fly ball into center. The catch is made. One pitch, one out here in the fifth. So here's Maren Hoyer. She's singled. Back in the third. One for two today. That one misses down and in, ball one. Couple of wacky innings, especially in the base paths between second and third. Line drive, caught it short. Firkus makes the play, and that'll be 2 up, 2 down for Jaden Cruza. 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice back in the third. That was the play that there was interference in the top half of the third inning. That'll miss down and in. Ball one. As well from our friend Brett Favor of Keller Williams, Stevens Point. He's a local Amherst guy. He's born and raised right there, so you know whether you're buying or selling when it comes to realty in Amherst. There's a swing and a miss. He's your man. Brett Favor of Keller Williams, 715-572-1174. Again, 715-572-1174. Inside, 2-1. Broadcasting live here in the top half of inning number 5. Three and one now. Ball 4, and Cruz is going to draw a 2-out walk. So that'll bring in Tim Dahl. 6'4" on the baseball diamond. So we're going to get a pinch runner now. Will be Maya Munoz. So here's Tim Dahl. Do I get the changes right? And as they line things up, reminders all from our friends at the International Bank of Amherst. So stay local and bank local at International Bank of Amherst. It's the community's long-standing go-to for all of your banking needs. The International Bank of Amherst, Main Street in Amherst. As Pittsville is absolutely pouring it on in the first inning. Steve and I were wondering, we were hearing cheers on one side of us, but we couldn't tell which side it was. I think it was off to our right. As it's 6-0 Pittsville, top half of the first, still just 1 out. And Panthers can clinch the conference championship in the CWC South. So lineup changes confirmed. Munoz to run. The line drive, past the diving third baseman into left field. Station to station they go. 2-out hit for Tim Dahl. And now here is Julia Munoz. Tying run on base again. That one popped foul off the screen. 0-1. Ground ball to first. Lassa bobbles. There's nobody covering. She gets it over in time to second to end the inning. 3-4 on the out at first. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. 4-2 Amherst on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Jordan. Bottom half of the 5th. Muck back out there to work. She'll face Aaliyah Breed, Kaylee Orson, and Samantha Nguyen here in the bottom of the 5th. Again, broadcasting live here from Wisconsin Rapids. Great to have a complex close enough by that you can play games when the weather is bad enough that you can't play at your usual ballpark. Because there was no way we would have played in Amherst or Iola today. And for Steve, it's a nice short 5-minute drive as there's a strike. For me, it's about an hour. Leah Breed walked and drove in a run with it back in the 3rd inning. Strike 2 called. And Amherst only with 3 hits in the game. An error and 4 consecutive walked in, and then another error. Brought in 4 runs. in that third inning, and that's going to miss outside. It's 1-2. Right as well from our friends, as you just saw earlier, Crystal Finishing Systems. They're a family-owned business hiring for both their Weston and Moseley locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and more. As that'll miss, join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more, crystalfinishing.com. Again, a huge thanks to everyone joining us today. Line drive into right field, a base hit. Bring down one just past the diving glove of Hoyard. And that'll bring in Kaylee Orson, who is 1 for 1. She's been on base twice, drove in a run with a walk back in the third. I don't know who's got the boombox, but somebody has a boombox. And playing walk-up music for the Falcons. I know they did it back. They do that back at Amherst too. She squares the bunt, takes it high, ball 1. Reminds well, you've seen them as our replay sponsor as well. Community Insurance, your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. So if you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. There's a good bunt. Sacrifice successful. And Breeze do a full split to stay on second base. So here comes Samantha Nguyen. Nguyen 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fielder's choice today. That one down and in, and a scoop on the short hop by Behrens. Due up in the 6th will be 9-1-2 for Iola-Scandinavia. There's a flare into right field, long run. That's down a hit. They're going to hold the runner at third. Good play in right field by Iserman to play it on a hop and keep the runner at third. And now here comes McKenna Orson to hit. We're going to have a pinch runner for Nguyen to get a little more speed in there. Delaney Connor, who was courtesy running earlier, is now going to pinch run. No, that's number 6. That is going. That's Kayla Cullen, who was going to pinch run. I thought he said 16, but it is 6. So Kayla Cullen's going to run a pinch run. To get the changes correct. Huge run over at third base. Infield's going to play in for Iola-Scandinavia. Aaliyah Breed, the runner. A couple of hits in the inning now. Wonder if we'll see Cullen running here. Line drive over the leaping Severson into center, a base hit. And there's an RBI, and another run is in. Severson almost got to that. Just maybe 4 or 5 inches over the glove. And that'll bring up Presley Furcus. Furcus 0 for 2, flew out to center field last time up. Playing now under the lights here in Wisconsin Rapids. There's a strike. Muck thinking strikeout here with the number 9 hitter. And you see all the replays brought to you by Community Insurance today. Big thanks to all of our great sponsors. That'll miss down and in. Yeah, everyone involved helps us make these broadcasts possible. We can't thank them enough. Go and support them. Tell them we sent you. There's a little flare into left. That's down a base hit. They're going to send the runner around third. Cullen's going to come in and score. Throw to third is going to be late. And in there is Orson. Furcus takes second on the throw. And it's 6-2 for Aubrey Chandler coming to the plate. And Coach Anderson's going to go to the mound, and we may see the end for Maddie Muck. She is not happy. I think we are going to see a pitching change. And we will. So we will step aside. We'll have all the changes when we return. It is 6-2 Amherst in the 5th inning on Zaleski Sports. Looking over, I think it was Asher Jordan just hit an RBI triple. There's going to be a roller to second. There's going to be no play, and infield hits for Chandler. And another run is in. Orson scores. Seven to Amherst now. As here is Callie Shula. She singled back in the fourth. It's 1 for 3. Chandler's going to run. The throw is going to be. Got her! Sievertson came across and made the tag in front of the bag. There's a caught stealing. 2-6 for the second out. What a throw by Behrens. That's going to bounce down and in. 2-0 on Schulist. 3-0. You see the caught stealing here. I thought it was going to be cut off in the circle. And maybe it was supposed to be. Ball 4, and then Schulis is aboard. So that'll bring in Haley Pesky. Oh, no, that was only ball 3. It was 2-1, so now it's 3-1. Apologies to myself for messing up the scoreboard. People off to our left. Strike 2, and count's going to run full. Never fails when you throw to the bat. You think you know the count, and you don't. Next one's going to be a strike every time. That one's ball 4. So now here comes Pesky. If she can get a hold of one. Again, outfield playing deep and playing to pull. Which means there's an outside corner strike. If you look in a certain spot, you will not see a single outfielder between left center. Is a full base path between them. The line drive into right center, a base hit. Schulis on her way to third. The throw is not going to go through there. It's an RBI single for Haley Pesky. A 4-run inning. Connor's going to run for her, and here comes Sarah Breed, the 9th hitter of the inning. 6 hits in the inning for Amherst. The only out via contact was a sacrifice bunt. And then a caught stealing. That's high and away, ball 1. Four runs in the third, 4 runs in the 5th. Ground ball right back to Munoz. And she throws her out. Inning over, but 4 runs come across on 6 hits and 2 left. We go to the 6th inning. Now 8-2 Amherst on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
All right, welcome back. 8-2 Amherst. 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 8-2 Amherst
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
Top half of the sixth. Ava Prince will lead things off against Haley Pesky. 6-run lead now for Amherst. Looking for 6 more outs. Foul tip into the mitt. Prince 0 for 2, a ground out to short and a strikeout back and forth. The only strikeout for Pesky in this one. Zach got a piece of Sarah Breed. As Coach Deschamps going to talk to her, I think it got her. Oh, it got her inside the shin guard. Just below the right calf. And those hurt. Giving her a few seconds to walk it off, stretch the ankle out, and she says she's all right. You know, if either of the two teams, either seniors saying, I am not leaving this game no matter what happens. Ground ball into right field. Seeing eye single and a base hit. For Prince, the number 9 hitter. Now to bring up Sievertson. Jalen Sievertson 1 for 3 with a single. That one way up and out and back to the screen it goes. Prince will get second on the wild pitch. Yeah, 12-4 on the baseball diamond. Over there. 15-4, maybe Homer. 1-0. 1-1. There's a fly ball into right center. Long run ranging over, and that's going to get over the head. That's going to bring in a run. Severson around second on her way to third. She's going to be in there. RBI triple, and she overs to the bag, has to hang on for dear life. RBI triple for Jalen Sievertson. As Steve explained, yes, she is very, very fast. And here comes Maddie Muck, down by 5. That one's going to get away, and that's going to bring in a run. Sievertson will slide in. And with some swag, slides across the Trey Turner slide. This game ain't over yet. It's a 4-run game. Ground ball right back to Pesky. 1 out. So chance to reset for Pesky. Get up a couple of runs and a couple of hits here in this inning. First one misses on Brooklyn Barons. That one low as well. Three and 0. And ball 4. So here comes Colas. 1 for 3 with an RBI single back in the third. As we heard a big cheer over at the ball down. I'm trying to figure out what it was. I'm guessing it was some sort of home run or some sort of big play. Stolen base attempt is going to be hit the runner, and she's going to now take off for third. That's just bad luck for Amherst. Barron steals second, goes to third on the throw, and I don't know if you can give that an error, but you can't give her a second stolen base either because it hit her. And a kickball rule, she'd be out. Yes, there's a strike on Colas. And it's 0-2. So I did find out what that big cheer was about over to our left. It was a bases-loaded triple for Ethan Pesky, the number 9 hitter for Amherst. As it's now 16-4. That one up, 2-2. So still going in the bottom of the third. A 10-run inning for the Amherst baseball team. 6 runs in the second, 10 runs in the third. That one misses. The count's going to run full. Iola-Scandinavia on their 4th pitcher. Against Wyatt Blaskowski. Line drive into center field. Base hit, run scores. And here come the Thunderbirds, down only 3. So here's Marin Hoyard. Hoyard 1 for 3, a couple of lineouts today as well. Still just 1 out here in the 6th. Iola-Scandinavia looking to make a comeback. Ground ball into second. Nobody covering. Base hit. Perfectly placed. 4 hits in the inning to bring up Cruza. As Merrill beats DC Everest in softball. 5-4. That is a massive upset. It has been a weird year for upsets. Ground ball right back to her. 1, 5. They will not make the return throw. Breed either she didn't have a grip or fielder's choice. We'll put 2 on for Tyndall, who was the tying run. We've seen some crazy upsets earlier. Like Merrill over Everest today. Earlier, Wisconsin Rapids dropping to Wausau East in baseball. So another pinch runner. For Iola-Scandinavia. So tying run at the plate here in the 6th. And a strike to Timdahl. Timdahl 2 for 2. A couple of singles and a walk today. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Might as well quickly from our friends at Delta Dental in Stevens Point, because they're hiring for multiple locations, for multiple positions. Join a growing company, great compensation, excellent benefits, room for growth, a new facility that's right in Stevens Point. Learn more at deltadentalwi.com. Tried to hit the corner, just missed. Falcons, a couple of them are taking a couple steps toward the dugout. 1 and 2. That's off the handle of the bat, foul off the screen. 8-5. Line drive into left, long run, the catch is made. Out in left field by Callie Schulist, and a line drive bullet is caught to end the inning. But 3 runs come across on 4 hits and 2 left. We go to the bottom half of the 6th. 8-5 Amherst.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Bottom half of inning number 6, Munoz back out to work another inning. As a reminder, friends over at Stone Innovations, they can give you a brand new kitchen within just a single week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, everything else you need or you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations will take care of it all. That includes the fabrication, the design, and the installation. So for your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations over in Plover. Of course, stay tuned. Following the game tonight, we'll have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Talk to a winning coach and winning player. I have no idea who I would talk to for Amherst right now. It's been a team effort all around. Here's Adelmis, down ball 1 on Aaliyah Breed. Breed singled and scored back in that 5th inning. She led that inning off. Outside, 2-0. Three and 0. The 3-0 delivery, she squares and takes ball 4. So Aaliyah Breed on base for the 3rd time. Now to bring up Orsund. Okay, the Orsund one for one. A single, a walk, and a sacrifice. You got to tend to think she might be dropping down a bunt again. She's done it twice already. Once was a hit. Get a couple of new softballs in, or recycled ones back in to our umpire. Iola-Scandinavia needs to put up a 0 here. Have a chance to come back. She squares and takes one down. That's going to get away from Barons, and Breed's going to take second. We'll see if the bunt stays on, and maybe just try to get her to third with only 1 out. Just get that a little bit of an insurance run. She does square and takes one outside, and it's 2-0. Get Munoz in relief of Maddie Muck. Muck went 4 1/3. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. Munoz wheels, delivers, swing and a miss, got her. First out of the inning will bring up Kayla Cullen, who ran for Nguyen. So Cullen now with a chance to hit. Wide open stance. Now one down and away. Nguyen went 1 for 3. That one fouled off, 1-1. Ball and a strike. They're just constantly trying to find dry and new softballs. They're just slowly filtering in from all over the ballpark. Either way, we play here in the bottom of the 6th. A 1-1 count on Kayla Cullen. Runner on second. Outside. 2-1. Amherst trying to get that insurance run across, get it back to a 4-run game. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Thunderbirds with a little bit of momentum. So they try and get the comeback trail going. Popped it sky high. Is it in play? Behrens makes the catch by the screen for the second out. Second time we've seen Brooklyn Behrens make a play like that, and that's going to bring up McKenna Orsund. Leah Breen still standing at second base. There's one slapped foul toward right. And we thank you for joining us, broadcasting live. My name is Mike Wetland. Steve Maves doing all the hard work over to my left. So we approach 8 o'clock. 6th inning. Munoz misses down and in. It's 1-1 on McKenna Orsund. Chopper to third. Muck will throw her out, and the inning is over. The leadoff walk does not come around to runner left. We go to the 7th, last chance for Iola-Scandinavia. And Amherst 3 outs away from getting right back into the thick of this conference championship race on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Top half of the 7th. Already right back out. And the first pitch is in there, a strike on Julia Munoz. Munoz 1 for 3 with a single back in the 4th. 3-run lead. That one high, 1-1. Ground ball towards second. And there's the first out. Oh no, it's dropped, so need 3. That's what I get for assuming an easy play is going to be made. So there's one base runner. They need 2. Long discussion. I think they're going to make a change. They're going to decide who's going to either hit or run or what. As now Coach Ostrowski wants to know what's going on as Ava Prince will step to the plate. And now it looks like we're good. We're set to go. Up there as well over in Milwaukee Brewers up 3-0. Swing and a miss. Prince 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Oh, there's a Joey Weimer 3-run homer. That's down 1-1. Will also drop Iola-Scandinavia to 7-4. Amherst will move to 5-3. There's one rolling foul. 1-2. And that would also... Amherst Bonduel is watching that one very carefully. And Amherst would really help them. Again, Manuel, Shakti Wittenberg going to all still in this as well. This game, if Amherst hangs on, it'll only tighten up the CWC. There's a foul tip. Did she hang on? She did! And I think they're going to say no, yeah. Our base umpire, I think, saying that it hit the ground. Coach Ostrowski vociferously arguing his call. And then fans arguing with Coach Ostrowski. Long discussion on a foul tip. The question is, did Breed catch it? That's the only question. It's a yes or a no. They're going to meet again. What's the call? I think the ruling at a foul tip was not hung on to, and the count remains 1-2. And we play on. So another chance for Ava Prince. Nobody out, leadoff error. High and away. 2-2. If she were to reach, tying run comes to the plate. That one popped foul again off the screen. Another one fouled off. Prince working a good at bat. Looking for a couple of softballs. Update as well. And the ball diamond don't go away there either. 16-7 Amherst. Iola-Scandinavia with a 3-run fourth. Still 2-2 on Prince. Swing and a miss. Runner was automatically out, and second base is going to be taken on the play. That was almost a big mistake by Iola-Scandinavia. The runner was automatically out with first base occupied. If Bree would have thrown to second, they would have had the out there. It would have been a double play. Either way, here comes Sievertson. Tying run still on deck. That one's going to bounce away, and Pesky goes and chases it down. Severson looking to reach here and bring the tying run to the plate with 1 out here in the 7th. Strike 1 called. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Just out. 2-2. Chopper foul to third. This game is like camping. It is intense. 2-2 the count on Severson. Inside, almost hit her. 3-2 the count. Pesky looking for the out. Fly ball into right. Backing up with the play and the catch. Runner's going to tag and go to third. Are they going to check for the tag? No, she left on time. Okay. Play made in right by Kaylee Orson. Now the last chance is going to be Maddie Muck. And now another discussion. Are they going to appeal again to second? Not sure what that one was about. Tying run still on deck with Barons. Muck has to reach to keep this game going. Line drive. Diving catch made it short by Presley Firkus. And this one is over. They mob their shortstop. And the Amherst Falcons get the win. Your final score 8-5. Stay tuned. We got your Nasonville Dairy post-game show on the way next. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily at Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com today. When we return, I'll be down on the field with Presley Firkus and Coach Jastrzomski here on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Back here, broadcasting live here from Wisconsin Rapids, joined by Coach Ostronsky and Presley Furcus, our Highlight House Player of the Game. And Coach, you knew this was going to be a battle going in. There's 6 teams still in this conference race. This was a huge one with big championship implications, and those 2 big innings, you guys got the job done.
Yep, today we got some action on the bottom of our lineup, and we made some big hits and kept that rally going to get to the top, and it was just, we hit throughout the lineup today, and that made the difference.
And it wasn't even just that, it was the patience. And that first big inning, you didn't get a hit in that entire inning. It was 4 straight walks after an error. What were you telling the players in the dugout to try and make sure that they were working the count against a pretty good pitcher?
Yeah, well, because of the conditions, the ball started sailing around a little bit, and we've always had a pretty good eye for the most part. We're up there, our at-bats. We don't swing at a lot of really bad pitches, so I was pretty comfortable with what they were going to do. But they did what we had to do.
And then defensively, you guys made some big-time plays in this one. Obviously, the dive and catch at the end is what people are going to remember, but the outfield was getting really good reads. You were making mostly the throws to the right bases. You're just backing up plays. Just all the little things defensively really kind of showed up after a tough one the first time these 2 teams met.
Right. And a big thing here is our defense is finally getting more solidified, meaning the same people. We played most of the season with a different defense every game, and now everybody's getting to know who's next to them and who's behind them, and we're starting to recognize that and play a little bit better D.
And now, Coach, you got to get a lot of conference games in a short amount of time. I know you turned around, you got 2 more tomorrow. What are you going to take from this one, knowing you have another good team coming your way tomorrow?
Yep. Well, we just got to take one pitch at a time. We just can't let mistakes multiply, and we just got to go get them tomorrow and hope these bats keep hitting.
All right, well, Coach, I'll let you get out of the rain and get back safe, and good luck tomorrow.
Yep, thank you.
We're going to be joined by our Highlight House Player of the Game, Presley Ferguson. First of all, talk about that final play. What did you read off the bat to make that diving play?
Well, it really they all come slow-mo to me, and so I just really had to stay down and, dive for it, I guess. Anything to do to get the ball.
And it seemed like the ball had eyes towards you a lot of this game. A lot of ground balls your way. You had one tougher in the first, kind of a bad hop, but what are you seeing now kind of being the solidified as a shortstop to be able to kind of be a leader in this infield?
Well, I really just need to take extra practice like I've always had. The last 2 games I didn't get any balls hit to me, so I knew one game I was just going to get slammed with them. It's really more mental. You have to like always want the ball instead of be scared of the ball, so you just got to really talk and cheer your teammates on.
And the other side, you may be in the 9th spot, but you came up with a big hit in this one, drove in a run. What did you guys see swinging the bats in this type of weather that you were able to manufacture runs and not have to rely on the big hits and the big crazy plays?
Yeah, so in the beginning of the game, or like practice even, we took extra balls and we knew that people were going to make mistakes because of the weather conditions. So we just knew that we had to put the ball in play and swing the bat.
All right, so one last thing. So you see our camera up there, the guy holding it there. I'm going to give you the microphone, get out of the way, and you've seen your probably teammates get in the house before. So we'll get you in the highlight house, all right?
Okay.
It's all yours.
My name's Presley. Okay. My name's Presley Furcus, and I'm in the house.
Great job. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Presley Furcus, our highlight house player of the game, drove in and run at the plate, saved the day with a diving catch at short to end the game. The CWC East just got a whole lot tighter. Your final score, 8-5. Amherst gets the win, and again, 6 teams also in the conference championship race. 2 more tomorrow between Amherst and Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. And in a couple of weeks' time, we're eventually going to find out a conference champion in one of the tightest conferences in the state of Wisconsin. With that being said, it is raining, so I'm going to get back in the press box. This has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to Marshfield Curtis and NasonvilleDairy.com today. For Steve Mames, this is Mike Wendland saying so long, everybody. Thanks for joining us live from Wisconsin Rapids. One more time, your final score, Amherst 8, Iola-Scandinavia 5. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, stay warm, stay dry, and stay safe. We'll talk to you next time, and good night.